Welcome to RM and more. If you live football with passion, and Real Madrid feels like home, you're in the right place. News, passion, pure football. Let's go. There's been quite a stir over Franco Mastantuono's number 30, and honestly, some of the theories going around are downright embarrassing. Today we're going to go through the full story, debunk all the conspiracies, and explain, with rules and facts in hand, why Real Madrid made this decision. And I'll tell you right now, there's nothing illegal here. Yesterday was the official presentation of Franco Mastantuono as a new Real Madrid player. The young Argentine, one of the brightest prospects in world football, arrived from River Plate with huge expectations. Among the photos, the shirt pose, and the social media posts, what caught the most attention was the number he'll be wearing this season, number 30. Within minutes, social media was flooded with comments. Some Madrid fans celebrated it as a number often given to young prospects, but others, especially from the Barca side, began throwing out theories that it's a trick to bypass the salary cap, that it's a move to hide his contract. Some even hinted it was a legal loophole similar to those they claim Barca has tried in the past. To understand this, let's go over the basic rules. In LaLiga, shirt numbers from 1 to 25 are reserved for players with a first-team registration. Numbers from 26 to 50 are used for players registered with the reserve team or youth squads. This means that if a player wears number 30, like Mastantuono, in theory his registration belongs to the reserve team, in this case, Real Madrid Castilla. So why would a player signed for tens of millions be registered with the reserve team? Very simple, it gives the club flexibility. By not taking up one of the 25 first-team spots, Real Madrid can save that place for another player, for example, a last-minute signing or even the third goalkeeper, Fran Gonzalez. In Mastantuono's case, we're not talking about a player who will be stuck in the reserves. Everything indicates he will train and play regularly with the first team, but registering him as a youth player gives the club more room to maneuver during the season. Imagine that in January a market opportunity comes along and Madrid want to sign a player. If all 25 first-team spots were already taken, someone would have to be deregistered to make room. With Mastantuono registered under Castilla, that problem doesn't exist. And it's nothing new or suspicious. Vinicius Jr., in his first season, was registered as a Castilla player even though he was already playing Champions League and La Liga matches with the first team. The same happened with Rodrygo in his first months at Madrid. This is where the theories begin. Some rival fans see this move as an attempt by Real Madrid to dodge La Liga's salary cap, something FC Barcelona has been accused of several times. But in this case, that theory doesn't hold up. Real Madrid have a salary cap of over 740 million euros, and their current wage bill is under 600 million euros. In other words, there's plenty of room. There's no need for strange maneuvers to register Mastantuono. Even if we wanted to get conspiratorial, the reality is this strategy wouldn't reduce the salary cap hit at all, because La Liga is very clear on these situations. If a player registered with the reserves trains, plays, and earns like a first-team player, he is considered a first-team player in every sense. This includes his cost within the salary cap. It doesn't matter if he wears number 30 or 99. If his salary and conditions are first-team level, that cost counts as such. Therefore, Mastantuono's registration as a youth player does not reduce the salary cost recorded by La Liga. There's no trick here, it's simply about managing the roster spots. These kinds of moves are common in big clubs that have deep squads and young talents. At Barca, for example, Gavi played for a long time with a reserve team registration before being officially registered with the first team. At Atletico, Joao Felix, when he returned on loan, trained with the squad while his registration was being finalized. In Madrid, we've seen recent cases like Arda Guler, who arrived as a big prospect and initially had AB registration to allow for more flexibility in planning. The difference is that Mastantuono, due to his age and situation, will probably keep that registration all season. Beyond the bureaucratic aspect, the decision also makes sense from a sporting perspective. Mastantuono has just arrived from Argentina, he's very young, and needs an adaptation process. Having a Castilla registration allows him to play, if the coaching staff sees fit, some matches in Primera RFEF to gain minutes and match fitness, without closing the door to the first team. It's a resource Madrid has used many times to make sure young players don't sit idle, especially when competition for minutes in the main squad is very high. In summary, Franco Mastantuono will wear number 30 and be registered with Castilla. This is to keep a free first-team spot, not to bypass the salary cap. Real Madrid has more than enough economic margin, no tricks needed. LaLiga rules ensure that if he plays and earns like a first-team player, the cost is counted the same. From a sporting point of view, AB registration gives him flexibility to get minutes and adapt, so, less drama and more fact-checking before spreading absurd theories. What do you think? Is this a smart move by Madrid, or should Mastantuono have had a first-team registration from day one? Leave your comment below, give this video a like if it helped you understand the situation, and subscribe so you don't miss any Real Madrid news. See you in the next video.